Hey Harry, just wanted to say congratulations on your retirement. I will always remember coming into the office at the Pitt News after I had written something and going straight to your critiques that you would print out and leave in the little area outside of your office. I valued them so much, even if sometimes it really hurt because I knew that you were right. But the critiques helped me so much with my career, and learning from you also as one of my journalism teachers was a huge plus as well. So thank you for all you have done. Thank you for staying in touch, and all the best to you in your retirement. I hope the Pitt News knows what it has had in you, and I hope that everybody can take everything that you have taught them and get running with it. Thanks so much, and congrats again.
Just want to say thank you, Harry, for all the time and effort you put into the Pitt News. We definitely really appreciate it. I know it's definitely a highlight of my day to open up the critique and see what you wrote about SNEDs or columns or anything like that. And I hope your retirement is peaceful and relaxing.
Harry, for 4 years, I practically lived at the Pitt News. I joke that I got more education in that office than at Pitt, and there's a grain of truth there. I learned to think critically, ask good questions, and keep curious at all times. Harry, you were a big part of that. I came to look forward to and dread, at times, those critiques every day. Your advice meant a lot to me over the years, and I hope it has to the many others who started their careers at TPN. I hope you enjoy your retirement and some well-earned rest. Congratulations.
So on the topic of Harry retiring, I think it's going to be a devastating loss for all of us at the Pitt News. Even though I've only been writing there for a short time, having Harry there as like a mentor and as a figure has already had a really big impact on my career and what I think I'll be doing in the future. And in some ways, Harry's like partly like the heart and soul of what we do. We all go check to look at his critiques whenever he writes them, what comments he has, what advice he has for us. And it's really sad that he's going to leave, but it's going to be a big loss for all of us, and we really appreciated Harry's time there, and he's already had a really big impact on what I think I want to do and my writing and a lot of different aspects. So Harry will be missed for sure.
Hi, this is Alex Lembeck, former Pitt News sports editor. Just want to congratulate Harry on a very well-deserved retirement. I have lots of fond memories of Harry. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic and the virtual year, I didn't get a lot of office time with him, but the Intro to Journalism and Nonfiction class was terrific, and it was one of my favorite class by far that I've taken at Pitt, and it really did teach me almost everything that I learned at Pitt about journalism, and that I still use to this day, especially the getting rid of passive voice. And I always enjoyed Harry's critiques, especially I always enjoyed the little quick positive encouragement at the beginning of each critique. Even if there was plenty of things wrong, I always liked that right in the beginning. It would say great work, great. It was always something positive, so I always appreciated that. So just want to wish Harry best of luck in the future, and I can't wait to stay in touch. And I think you deserve some well enjoyed time off. So congrats, Harry. Thank you.
Hey Harry, I just wanted to send a quick note to say congratulations on your retirement and thank you for everything you've taught me and everything that you've done for me. Coming out of high school, I really wasn't in a position to go to a fancy college, to go to one with a fancy journalism program and kind of get on that fast track to the New York media elite. My path through journalism has been much scrappier, but I have you to thank for making that journey all the smoother and all the more successful and all the easier for me. As you can see behind me, I'm now working at an investigative news outlet, doing work that I love, and for that, I have you to thank. So congratulations again. I hope you now have all the more time to go to more Ethiopian restaurants. Take care.
Hey Harry, it's Dalton here. Just wanted to thank you for everything you've done and congratulate you on retirement. It's been a pleasure reading your critiques as the sports editor for the last 2 years, and I'm sorry that the next sports editors won't have the privilege of working with you, but it's truly been a pleasure, and hope to catch up soon.
Congrats on your retirement, Harry. It's the end of an era for the Pitt News. I just wanted to make this quick video to thank you so much for all of the support and guidance you gave me and my peers over the years. You truly made us feel empowered and confident in our work. And I think reflecting back on that time, I think that I learned more at the Pitt News than I did in any journalism classroom. And that's really thanks to you. So I appreciate that. But I want to wish you the best of luck going forward. Have a wonderful retirement. And if you're ever in DC, please shoot me an email. I'd love to see you.
Hi, Harry. Congratulations on wrapping up many successful years of introducing young writers to journalism and guiding us through the work, as well as imparting upon us the responsibility associated with the work. I will always remember that you had sort of an open door policy. I felt like we could come to you in any state of frantic distress, and you would provide really even keel, patient support and guidance, and you let us make our own mistakes, which is so important. So enjoy your retirement and enjoy not having a bunch of college students busting down your door with frantic questions about reporting.
Congratulations on your retirement, Harry. I know that as a student, I always appreciated your guidance and your critiques and the wisdom that you brought to your news advisor role. I have always enjoyed your stories, and there's really nobody like you, Harry. So it's been a pleasure also working with you as a board member and seeing all that you do behind the scenes. The students are really going to miss your guidance and what you bring to the paper. So, but I hope that you have a lot of fun adventures and that you really enjoy your retirement. You deserve it. Take care.
Harry, I'm coming to you live from Zanzibar in Tanzania. I wanted to say Mazal Tov on your retirement. So proud of you, so happy that you're moving into this next stage of life. A million years ago, before I left the US, you told me if you get your dream job at 40, you'll be able to do it for 20 years. And I thought about that with all of the decisions I've made. And now I'm almost 40, I have my dream job, and I have said yes to every adventure that came my way. And a lot of that is thanks to you. So cheers, dude.
Hey, Harry. Isaac Saul here. We've been emailing, but just wanted to say congratulations on retirement. It is well earned. You mean so much to me and so many Pitt alumni. I hope it's a good one. Hail to Pitt, baby.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jessica, and this is my son, Deckard. I am a graduate of the University of Pittsburgh twice over, once with an undergraduate degree in journalism and later with a master's degree in secondary education. And I also ended up going on to get a PhD, ABD, from Temple University in Mass Media and Communications, and I currently work in tech. Whenever I pivoted from being pre-med to English writing, my family was not happy, and after I attended my first course and got an F, and completely deservedly so, on my first paper, I thought for the first time, maybe they're right. However, Harry ended up stepping in and helping me. He gave me the opportunity to rewrite. I got an A, and he basically hasn't stopped helping me ever since. He helped me get a job on the Pitt News. He facilitated my internships. He has written endless letters of recommendations for grad school or for jobs or for anything. Harry has been a constant and absolute powerhouse in my personal, academic, and professional trajectory, and for that I cannot thank him enough. Harry, you really made a difference in my life, and I will say here, good luck, because I know and you know that you're not getting rid of me anytime soon, so it's not time to say goodbye yet. And I think it would bring you some pleasure to know that I'm true to form. This message is getting into the editor, rushing right up on deadline. Take care.
Harry, congratulations on your well-deserved retirement. I think it's fair to say that you've given great news advice to countless Pitt Newsers over the years, including me. You've helped so many students become better writers, editors, and reporters, and we're all indebted to you for that. And you never went easy on us in your daily critiques either. I'm grateful for that now, even if I might not have appreciated it as much at the time. So, Harry, thank you and enjoy.
The first time I met him, I remember thinking, this guy is quirky. Harry seemed old school and kind of curmudgeonly, and he had some sort of foot injury at the time, so he was literally like limping around the office wearing just one shoe. I mean, he seemed like a caricature to me, so much so that just 6 weeks after I met him, I showed up at a Pitt News Halloween party dressed as Harry Kloman. So I wore one shoe and kind of a tremendous amount of denim, and I walked around handing out critiques of people. And I did not know that Harry Kloman would also be at that Halloween party. And yet, somehow, I stuck around the paper. I came to know Harry as less of a caricature and more of a mentor. And also as, and I don't say this lightly, I think the greatest teacher that I have ever had, which is incredible because I didn't even know he was teaching me things at the time. But I'm now a writing teacher, and I think I'm finally at a point in my career where I'm actually trying to become more like Harry, to empower students and guide them and support them, but then also to stand back and let them achieve great things. So, Harry, I wish you a wonderful retirement. I hope you don't mind that I tried to be you for Halloween 22 years ago. And I hope I have your blessing to still try to be you in my writing classroom for roughly the next 22 years. Only, I'm going to keep both my shoes on. Happy retirement, Harry.
Harry, congratulations on your retirement. You really have been a constant presence at the Pitt News and mentored hundreds of students throughout the years. And as with most other Pitt Newsers, the thing I value most at Pitt was the 4 years I spent on the 4th floor of the William Pitt Union. They really were my favorite. And beyond that, I valued the friendship that we continued to build after I graduated, and I really thank you for that. And now that I'm in the DC area, I'm looking forward to those Harry Kloman approved Ethiopian restaurants. So please send me that list. Congrats again, and I'm sure we'll talk soon.
Hi Harry, Nina here. I just wanted to say congratulations on your retirement. You've been TPN's news advisor since before I was born, so I think it's well earned. There were a lot of ups and downs during my time at TPN, but you were the one constant presence in the office that I could lean on for advice, whether you were punching up my leads or giving me moral support on a tough investigative story. I think I, like a lot of other staffers, developed a daily ritual of opening your critiques as soon as they dropped in my inbox. And, whether they were complimentary or scathing, I always enjoyed reading them because I always learned something. So thanks so much for all that you've done for me and for the rest of TPN. And I hope that someday I get to try your Instagram famous Ethiopian food.
Congratulations, Harry. I just wanted to thank you for all of the work that you've done for the Pitt News, and as a journalism professor, you've helped me grow tremendously as a photojournalist, and I can't thank you enough. So I wish you a happy and healthy retirement.
Hey Harry, this is Pat Macht here coming at you from not so sunny, shockingly enough, Southern California. I just want to congratulate you on a much deserved retirement. You've been such a presence to the Pitt News for so long. And for me personally, one memory I have is, I don't know if you remember this, but the very first day of classes in the 2013-2014 school year, the Pitt News didn't arrive at the newsstands on time. And so I came into the office just absolutely panicking. And Terry came up to me and was asking, Pat, where are the newspapers? Do you not turn them in on time? And I remember you told me, like, hey, let's just wait until we talk to the Butler Eagle before we jump to any conclusions here. And thankfully we found out that it was just a delay on their end. That type of comfort was something you were always able to offer me when I was going through some very difficult times. So thank you again. Congratulations on your retirement, and hope to see you soon. Thanks.
Hi, Harry. Congratulations on your retirement. I cannot begin to imagine how well earned it is, just knowing what my staff and I probably put you through. I won't repeat in polite company some of the headlines that maybe got us into a little trouble, if you remember. The thing that I think about most when I think about my time at Pitt is coming into the Pitt News office in the morning and going immediately to the wall outside the editor-in-chief's office to pick up the file and the manila envelope with your feedback to our stories. It was the first thing I wanted to do. And I was always a little bit scared, but it was always for the best, because I think to this day, when I read, write, or hear the passive voice, I hear you wrangling it out of me as a young writer. I really think that thinking about reading your reviews of the paper the day after is among like my most predominant memories of my time at Pitt. So I hope you have a wonderful retirement. I hope you're having a very fun send-off. I wish I could be there to toast you personally. I want to say thank you for everything that you taught me and all of the guidance that you gave me that turned me into a person who gets to write and tell stories for a living today. Congratulations, and I hope I get to see you soon.
Congratulations, Harry. I'm so thrilled to hear about your retirement. It is much deserved, and I hope you are looking forward to spending all of your time reading and writing and traveling and eating good food. I just have to thank you for all of the time you spent with not only me, but every member of the Pitt News staff in the office. I know that, every morning when I got back to the office after classes, I would run to the folder outside of your office so that I could see all of the corrections and all of your comments about the articles that went out the night before. And I so appreciated that feedback. And it wasn't just the editing and the writing help and that sort of support, but also learning how to be a professional in a work environment, learning how to get somebody to respond to a quote and learning how to source sources and, learning how to navigate the university system. And when we were, tracking down somebody or trying to find the answer to a puzzle, I really appreciate all of the time that you spent. And I know it takes a special person to work with young people. And I know that you probably had a million other things you'd rather be doing sometimes than hashing it out with us or arguing over whether or not a story should go out or whether or not a headline should sound a certain way. Your advice was invaluable, and I thank you for that. I carry the Pitt News with me, and it is forever remains such a special time in my experience at Pitt. And I talk about it all the time. I mean, I talk about it at job interviews. I've talked about it with students. I'm so grateful for the time I spent there. And I feel like it has shaped me to be a better writer and a better person in the workplace. I think I've learned to think critically because of my time at the Pitt News. Thank you for that. I hope to see you next time I'm in Pittsburgh, and good luck.